Hello there, my fellow open world gamers. What's up? It's Robbie here with Open World Games, and we are taking a look at a whopping 40-some open world games that will be releasing in 2016 and 2017. There are so many good open world games on this list. In fact, what I've done is I've provided a extensive video guide in the description below, so if you want to skip ahead to the game that interests you the most, go for it. But guys, here we go. Let's dive into the open world games that are coming out. There's a ton of them. So first up, we've got Watch Dogs 2. Of course, you may know this franchise. This is the second game in the franchise. It's going to be landing November 15th, 2016, and it will have full-blown single-player offline as well as two-player co-op and then PvP invasions. There's also a really cool bounty hunter mode in this game. You can find out more about that in the previous videos I've done about Watch Dogs 2, so be sure to check those out. But Ubisoft will also release Ghost Recon Wildlands March 7th, 2017. That's going to be a big one. It is going to have PvP, by the way, which was confirmed by Game Informer. And also 4-player co-op, but good news, you can play this one completely offline. The AI will replace anyone that is not a human player, so you could roam around with 3 AI companions in the open world, which sounds like a ton of fun to me. And we cannot forget about Mafia 3. A lot of the design elements in this open world game remind me a lot of The Godfather, which is awesome news. The Godfather was one of my personal favorite open world games ever. It will be landing on October 7th. Now, if we jump ahead a little bit, we will supposedly, this is a big rumor, be getting an open world Star Wars game. This could be landing possibly in 2017 or 2018, but the big rumor is, yes, we will be getting an open world Star Wars game. Stay tuned here, guys. 2 open world games for more news about that one. I'm keeping my eyes peeled for that one. It's going to be insane. And of course, we've got the Xbox One exclusive called Scalebound, where you will be able to play co-op with other players, as well as play with a dragon companion in an open world. That is going to be due out sometime in 2017. And the creators of Saints Row is going to be making a brand new IP. It is going to be called Agents of Mayhem. You're going to be playing as top secret agents, and you will be able to switch characters on the fly. It is a single-player only game, so those of you that absolutely love a single-player game will probably enjoy this one, and it is superhero-oriented. It looks like a ton of fun. It's going to be landing sometime in 2017 on basically every platform out right now. And then we have another Xbox One exclusive called, of course, Crackdown 3. This one looks very exciting. We haven't seen much from it recently. It will be landing sometime in 2017. Stay tuned, guys, for updates. And what about the Assassin's Creed franchise? Well, they've taken a year off in 2016. They supposedly will be back in 2017 with Assassin's Creed Empire, which is rumored to be heavily focused on the Egyptian Empire. Very curious to see how that one goes in 2017. And yet again, we've got another Xbox One exclusive. Don't worry, guys. I'm going to get to the PS4 exclusives in just a moment. It is going to be zombie-centric. It is Dead Rising 4. It is going to be single-player and co-op centric and will be landing this year in 2016, December 6th. But we will also be getting another exclusive zombie title to the Xbox One and PC, and that is State of Decay 2, and this time they're going to be introducing co-op to the experience in an open world, and I absolutely love State of Decay, guys. I think that this one's going to be absolutely huge. I have no doubt in my mind it will be dropping sometime in 2017. But yeah, what about those PS4 exclusive open world games? Well, very good question. We've got Days Gone, and this one looks absolutely sick. It is going to be a zombie type survival game, and it's going to be starring Starkiller from Force Unleashed. I think he's extremely talented. You should see his voice work, but it looks like a ton of fun. It will be dropping sometime in 2017 and will be exclusive to the PS4. And we've got Insomniac Games working on, guess what, guys? A Spider-Man open world game. These are the guys that designed Ratchet and Clank, and of course the Resistance series of games. So I have high hopes for this one, of course. Hopefully it turns into a full-blown franchise. So hopefully they turn around the Spider-Man games, because some of them have been a little bit drab, of course, and repetitive. I really want them to get away from the repetitive nature of the previous Spider-Man open-world games. That's dropping sometime in 2017. And yeah, the PS4 exclusives continues with Horizon Zero Dawn. This is a post-apocalyptic dinosaur-centric game. Actually, excuse me on that one, robotic dinosaur-centric game. It will be dropping February 28th, 2017, and it looks like a labor of love from the guys that actually made the Killzone franchise. Man, there's high-quality open-world games coming up on the horizon. No pun intended there, but hey, you could take it or leave it. And then we got Final Fantasy 15. This will be a multi-platform game. It is going to be on everyone's minds November 29th, 2015. Even if you are a multiplayer gamer, you're going to want to try this one, because Final Fantasy games are usually epic, sprawling experiences, and they are embracing the open world this time. Again, it will be landing on nearly every platform, so check it out. And although this is a remastered, it definitely deserves being on the list. It is Skyrim Remastered, landing on October 28th. This is one of my all-time favorite open-world games to explore, just to explore, because it is so beautiful. You will run into so many discoveries and so many majestic lands. If you haven't played Skyrim, you are nuts. Check out Skyrim Remastered. I highly recommend it. October 28th, or check out the modded PC version, whatever you want to go for, of course. And then we got Fallout 4 Nuka World, which is out right now. Check it out, guys. It's a fun time. A huge expansion to the Fallout 4 universe. And if you want to stay in the post-apocalyptic world, you can go for Escape from Tarkov. It will be landing sometime in 2017, but we will be seeing a ton of guns in this one. It's all about the guns and loot. You can customize the hell out of these guns. They have like the most realistic weapon modeling ever to date in games. At least that's what they're advertising with this one. Again, it'll be landing sometime in 2017. The closed alpha is out now, but they plan to launch a alpha very, very soon. Now, if you want to go beyond Earth, you can check out Star Citizen. Its release date is a mystery, but single player will be landing sometime by the end of 2016. It looks very, very beautiful, and the single player looks promising. They've got such talent like Mark Hamill, you know, the Joker, and then also Luke Skywalker. I mean, how can you go wrong with that? So I'm very curious to see how the single player will turn out. But for the other components of the game, they're piecing that together with your support through the alpha as everyone tests it for them. And the final release date is who knows when. Hopefully it's not like 2020. Hopefully they manage to make like a 2017 or 2018 release date. And then we've got Dual Universe, which I think is Star Citizen's competition. It has no release date, but the first alpha is expected in 2016. It's going to be a huge open universe game, and you will be able to explore seamlessly in that one as well. Now, let's take a look at the racing department. We cannot neglect that one. I'm not really big into too many racing games, but this one, man, you have got to check out. It is Forza Horizon 3. It will be dropping September 27th, 2016, and if there's one racing game you have to play, it's definitely the Forza franchise. It is an exclusive to the Xbox One, of course, and it will be dropping on PC. But, man, it is so worth checking out. I absolutely love the Forza franchise and the developers on the team. They are so freaking talented. Now, let's go on to the PC side of things. We've got Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord. It's kind of open worldish, I guess you could say, but it will be dropping sometime in 2017. Expect huge epic battles, managing economies and empires, and exploring the world to take on your enemies. Now, if you want a similar game like that, you've got Of Kings and Men, which will be also releasing in 2017 and is direct competition for Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord. It is currently in alpha. Check it out, guys. It is going to be huge and will be dropping in 2017. Looks very, very promising. And there is another one that's competing with both of those as well. It is Kingdom Come Deliverance. Looks absolutely gorgeous. It is obviously, to me, a very passionate project for the developers. It's expected to be releasing hopefully sometime in 2017. So you've got a slew of Empire-type building games landing in 2017, all going head-to-head. So you've got a lot to choose from. Heck, if you can, choose them all. That's what I recommend. Now we go on to the more rare games. We've got Elex, which is a handcrafted action role-playing game experience from the award-winning creators of the Gothic series. And if you're into the Gothic series, you're probably going to keep your eyes on Elex. It is open world, looks pretty impressive. It'll be on the PC in 2017. And then Mass Effect Andromeda. Talk about an open universe game, guys. March 2017. Circle it on your calendars no matter what. Looks like it's going to be a fantastic time. I cannot wait for that one. Nier Automata is going to be landing in 2017. This game is set in the same universe as Nier, a spin-off of the Drakengard series. It's set in the midst of a proxy war between machines created by otherworldly invaders and the remnants of humanity. The story follows the battles of combat android 2V, her companions 9S, and the obsolete prototype A2. So a lot of abbreviated terms there, guys, to follow. But this one, again, will be landing in 2017 and could be a good time. Don't forget about the horror game Outlast 2. They're hoping for a spring 2017 release date. But if you're into horror games, check this one out. But what about Dead Island 2? What in the heck happened to that game? It's on hold. But the publisher, promises that it will be dropping sometime eventually. No release date. But Jaeger, the current developer, is no longer on the project for some unknown reason. Hopefully we get a Dead Island 2 by 2018. That's going to be my guess. Absolver will be coming out in 2017. Now, what is Absolver? It is a game that is set in the ruins of the fallen Adel Empire, where you awaken with a mysterious mask on your face. This one, guys, looks really cool. And basically, you have faint recollections of an esoteric ceremony, and you will be engaging in melee combat with other real-life players that you will be meeting. It is not an MMO of sorts. It is basically focused on that one-on-one visceral melee combat. But again, you can look forward to that one in 2017. It is open world. Planet No Man's looks really cool. It is your crafting space exploration type of game where you can go explore in the open world. It is currently in alpha. Check it out, guys. Looks like a ton of fun as well. And then we've got the major one. It is Prey 2. A lot of us have been waiting for Prey. It's taken a different direction. Now it's being handled by a completely different studio, which is Arcane Studios, which is good news, by the way, because they are making Dishonored 2. Now, Prey 2 isn't exactly completely open world. I would describe it as open space station because you explore the space station openly. You have complete freedom to roam around, return to areas that you completely visited already, and then open up new areas as you go. But I definitely will put it on this list because it looks amazing. It will be releasing sometime in 2017. And what about big open world mods to existing PC games? Well, if you're thinking about Arma 3, yes, they are going to be expanding Arma 3 with the 2017 mod. Looks pretty sick, and it looks like it's going to have all sorts of creepy type creatures in it. So a good time with friends for sure. They're hoping for a 2017 release date. Makes a lot of sense considering its name. So guys, stay tuned here to Open World Games for more on that one. You know what? Let's go back to the racing genre. We've got the Crew Calling All Units, which is a huge expansion coming to the Crew from Ubisoft. It's going to be introducing Cops versus Racers, a highly requested community feature, and it will be landing November 29th, 2016. Looks like a good time. If there's two racing games I will absolutely play, it's Forza Horizon and The Crew. They are so much fun, so definitely do not miss out on those. Now, The Division has seen some rough patches throughout its journey, and they have actually delayed a lot of its content until 2017, But we will be seeing the Division Survival DLC sometime later in 2016. They really want community feedback as how to make the Division better, and they plan to really make it better with its first major patch and first DLC release with the Division Survival again later in 2016. But we will be seeing The Last Stand, which has been delayed until 2017. It's good to see they are addressing some issues. My biggest issue with the Division is the PvP. I feel like they have to adjust that a little bit there, or a lot of it. So hopefully they get that done. And then we've got Ark Survival Evolved. Of course, it's out on PC, but when is the Xbox One and PS4 release date for our dinosaur open world game? It is going to be coming supposedly December 2016 to PS4 and Xbox One. Such a good time, guys. If you love dinosaurs, open worlds, and hanging out with friends and surviving, check this one out. Sea of Thieves is going to be an open world exclusive Xbox One pirate exploration game where you and your friends can team up and survive and play on your own ships and do ship-to-ship warfare. It's crazy good time. It will be out in 2017. Now, on the flip side of that, we've got Wild, which will be coming to the PS4, and you can actually play as actual animals, guys. Bears, eagles, all sorts of creatures, and roam around and explore, and also with other players. It's very much an MMO type game. It's to be decided on the release date, but I would expect a 2017 release date for that one. Now, we've also got Conan Exiles, which is based off the famous character Conan. It is going to be open world, and it is going to be an MMO. First to PC, and I think they plan to bring it on the PS4 and Xbox One. Then we've got the PC exclusive Identity. You could do basically anything in this game, become anyone, a firefighter, police officer, bank robber, whatever. They're going to be releasing it first in modules. They're going to start out with the town center in alpha form, and the release date is unknown, but I would expect for the first bits and pieces of the game to be revealed in 2017. And don't forget about Worlds Adrift. This is a very unique one. It is going to be pirates in the sky, guys. You and your friends will be able to have your own pirate floating ship and mine these floating islands throughout the world. Gather resources, completely upgrade your ship as you go, and proceed forward. And the game world is kind of infinite, they say. But expect more details about this one to drop in 2017. And don't forget about the open world World War I game called Badia. It is going to be where you can actually customize your own tanks, ride camels, and use a mix of World War I and World War II type weapons in the game. It looks kind of promising, so stay tuned here to Open World Games, of course, for more coverage on this one. I'm crossing my fingers that it turns out to be one of those rare gems, much like Ark Survival Evolved was. So there you have it, a ton of open world games coming out in the next year or two. It's going to be absolutely crazy, guys. If you want more open world gaming goodness, subscribe here to Open World Games on YouTube. We cover everything open world games and have a blast with our community. So check us out, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, share this video. It means the world to me, guys. You have no idea. And stay tuned. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I will see you guys later.